Hey everyone, David C. Anderson from the Knife Center. We're here with Zach in the not so wild of Blade Show 2025 at the Boker booth. Hey, how are you, man?
Dude, doing great, man. Doing
Always
great.
good to see you.
Yeah.
Got a few things to talk about, and my voice is starting to go, so I'm going to let you start talking for a little bit.
Appreciate it. So
What do we got?
We got a couple new things. You guys know how Blade Show works. We're sneak peeking a couple things that are coming out real soon. And I think the thing I'm probably most excited about is this keyhone with aluminum handles and Nitro V blade. So comes in FRN and D2. It's like a $40 knife or something like that normally.
Right. 40 and some change.
Yeah, 40 and some change. It's a really great deal. I'm not sure where the price will fall on this, but I guarantee you it's going to also be a really great price.
I could imagine.
You know what I mean? So yeah, great.
Should also mention Knife Center exclusive still available with Canvas Micarta and 14C28N for $50.
That is actually my favorite version of one of my favorite Boker knives. Honestly, it really is. I've said it before, not even when you guys were here.
Well, we know you're a green Micarta guy, so
exactly. Yeah.
These turn out really nice. The aluminum feels pretty good, not too cheap. You know, that's always a worry with some aluminum.
100%.
And Nitro V blade steel.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 1/4 inches, crossbar lock.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with that knife for sure.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Rock on. Yeah, I should imagine that won't be too much more expensive.
Yeah, I don't think so. It shouldn't be too bad. Be too bad. The only knife actually that I have a brief idea of maybe where pricing is going to fall right now is actually with this new Bronco Mini, which I'm actually really excited about. So you get a slab of 3V. You got that nice rubberized handle with a nice like palm swell in it.
The shape of that handle's always been very.
It really is. It really is, man. This is like even before I was working at Boker, the Bronco has been one of my favorite bushcrafting knives.
Oh, it works very well.
You got a proper Scandi grind, and then on the top of the spine here, you have, and it's not rounded, but it's not a sharp squared spine where you might need to choke up and work, but then after that you do have the sharp squared off spine so that you can use your ferro rod and whatnot there. Exactly, and it comes with a really nice leather sheath, all made in Germany, and I think that's going to go for right around 160, 150 for a big old slab of 3V.
German-made 3V too.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm really excited about that one.
Yeah, the ergos are definitely a shining star of this knife. It's not too thick and round, but it's got a great swell. It's not going to twist on you while you're working.
Yep,
you got the exposed pommel as well if you need to do a little bashing on the back end.
Yep.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, when I first got these for testing, it was me and Jamie testing it, and we had a bunch of, I think we had 3 or 4 other knives, and we were just kind of running them on feather sticking, And honestly, that was the one we were like, okay, dude, we're digging
works.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Cool. Now,
availability on these.
We're looking, anything you see on the table, we're looking from like July to like September-ish.
Okay.
So coming pretty soon,
Handful
which
of
is
months.
nice. Exactly. Yeah. That's
good.
something that we're really working on, is making sure that we're not showing you guys anything that isn't going to be available very soon. And fingers crossed, come SHOT Show, whatever I'm showing you is going to be available.
Good deal.
So we're working on it. We're seeing how it works.
Well, it's on you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I feel it. All right, so real quick, obviously we're Boker, right? We do some cool history stuff. So we kind of have like 2 knives that kind of go together. I'll show them at the same time if that works?
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. So the bottom one here, we're calling the sailor's knife, and this is actually based off of a very traditional pattern that was part of the German Navy, like late 19th century, early 20th.
And that's why it's part of the History Knife and Tool sub-brand.
Line, exactly. Looks kind of like a Kephart, it's just a working knife to get things done. And so we're really excited about this. Again, got history with Germany and, tied in with just like what we do as a brand, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Also a cool tie-in at the top here, we have what's called the anchor knife. I know, really original. But, it's just a great little slip joint.
Good sheep's foot on there.
Yeah, good sheep's foot. You got a nice half stop, nice walk and talk. But the really neat thing with that is not just that it has an anchor and it's called the anchor knife, but actually the crest for Zolling, where we make our knives, is an anchor and 2 swords. So it has a tie directly to where we make the knives as well, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, good deal, man.
Yeah.
It's almost got it's like suggesting a sway back shape almost, but not quite.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that one as well.
What I like about this fixed blade over here, because you mentioned Kephart, which obviously this actually predates the original Kephart knives.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things here that like Kephart picked up, and I've had the opportunity to hold one of the original Kolkleser brothers Kepharts.
Cool.
And there's some cool stuff this does that is doing the same thing there. Like you've got a bit of it's convex.
Yep.
But towards the spine as well. There's that hint of convexity. You've got a tapered tang, not this way, but ventrally, I don't know how you describe it, but you can see the finger side is narrower than the spine side right there, giving you some good balance. This is a bit rounder than the original Kephart. It's a little flatter, but you get a lot of the same vibes even the same like length and shape with the same kind of grind that even modern recreations of the Kephart don't do.
They miss, exactly. 100%.
So that is a very cool thing that I'm seeing right
these
there.
literally came off the plane yesterday from Germany, and that was the one, we were talking before, this was the one that I was really nerding out on. I was like, okay, this is neat. And you were even like, yeah, this is the one for you that you were saying you were really digging.
This might not be something that is like for like the biggest slice of the market,
exactly.
But as like knife nerds like we are, like there's history here that is noteworthy.
Yep,
and
it talks some of the language for sure.
So when somebody asks like, why the heck do you think that's cool? It's like, just come hang out for a little while.
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's very cool. That's very cool.
Cool. And then we, obviously with the Tree brand, right? We've got a couple cool traditionals. So these are part of the Tree brand. They're micarta D2 blades, right? You got a spade blade. You got the clip point blade on that, and just basically going a new handle material on the Trapper series, which is great. And of course, right, like I said earlier, green micarta. So you can tell which one I like. And then
is
finally,
there one in your pocket that's already getting a little darker?
Yeah, no, not yet, but there will be. I think this might be the only. There's 2 in the world right now. That's how fresh these are. So,
nice.
And then finally we've got like a kind of a not coffin style. It's like can't remember exactly what we're calling this thing. Ish, coffin-ish. But yeah, you got the Ultim, you got MagnaCut. It has MagnaCut has a pocket clip on it. So like very much modern tradition.
And this is a Chuck Gudradis, right?
I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, there's a signature. Like I said, fresh off the boat or fresh off the plane from Germany. So
yeah, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great knife.
Another new version of this.
Exactly. Yeah, really
walk
thin.
And talk is great.
Yeah, walk and talk's great. Really light. That was one thing a lot of people coming by have been mentioning. They're like, oh wow, I like how light it is.
Yeah, the Ultim will definitely do that. It's got plenty of grip with that diamond texture on there.
Exactly. And one thing that I like is it doesn't like have that. Yeah, like Ultim comes in a couple different shades, and it doesn't have that kind of like weird sort of like pea color to it. I feel like it looks like a handle scale material.
I get pretty dehydrated here at Blade Show,
fair.
So all right, enough
of that. But yeah, I actually like the color. I'm actually not a big Ultim guy in general. But I like the color on this one too.
It's a nice clean back spring on that too. Just very, very fresh. Yeah. Did we skip the little lock back there?
Oh yeah, and then I totally missed this one. And then just again, Tree brand, nice little lock back.
D2 on all of these then? All the Tree brand ones?
I believe so. This one is D2. Now with Tree brand, we do have them in D2 and 1095. So like, if you're wanting one or the other, I know a lot of you guys down in like the Texas Panhandle area, 1095 or die. So we do have plenty in 1095, and then for guys like me, I like the D2.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. Like it holds an edge a little bit longer. I can still sharpen it on the edge of my coffee cup if I need to. And I'm a D2 guy when it comes to that. But yeah.
Excellent.
Great stuff. Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Missed 2. I actually didn't know we were going to talk about this one, to be honest. I was looking at it.
You're the one who put it there.
I know. Well, it's been out here all day.
All right, tell us about this.
So this is the Pocket Rocket, and I believe it's Ox Manufacturing.
D2.
Yeah, D2. D2 blade. But it's called the Pocket Rocket, which is honestly a little bit of a misnomer, and I'll own that. I'll own that because at the end of the day, it comes for a neck knife carry.
Right.
Of course, you could throw an ulti clip on this all day. I don't think I would, to be 100% honest. I don't think I would because of the grip on the handle. Plenty of grip, right?
When you're yanking it down.
If I hold the other hand, plenty of grip to yank down and then have the knife. But in the pocket, I actually think it would be a bit of a bugger.
I'd worry a little bit too because if you put it in, it's symmetrical, so if you put it in the wrong way, there's not a lot to push off on this.
Yep.
And I would hate to actually finally get it out of the, oh geez, it's really tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd hate to get it out of the pocket. Oh, they're both, it's double-edged.
Double-edged, double-edged, yeah.
That would make me a little nervous out of the pocket
exactly.
too. I agree.
So don't.
It feels real secure though. I mean, that's just, it's like a big ball socket here on the end.
It's a great like pinch-on grip. I think it is a great design. But just Pocket Rocket, don't let that fool you. Carry it as a neck knife. If it were me, carry it as a neck knife.
That feels, I hadn't picked it up yet. That feels surprisingly secure due to the shape of this and the facets there. You just lock it in those 2 fingers and lock in truly does describe it.
It really does. It really gets in there.
It's not going to be good at versatility in grips, but the grip that it does is super
does really well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah.
All right. That's it. So next couple of months, we're looking at availability.
Yep.
Make sure, keep an eye out on our YouTube channel and our social media for prices when they come out. And we'll leave a link in the description to our Boker brand at the website, KnifeCenter.com, and make sure to check out all of our Blade Show coverage. Zach, thanks.
Dude, always a pleasure, man. Yep.
Cheers.
Cool.